Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing something really fun. I'm going to be doing a battle of the brow pens. So there has been a huge trend in the beauty world. If you guys have not seen it, it's called microblading. And a lot of brands are coming out with these little brow pens that are supposed to be like microblading, but without that whole process of doing the tattoo and the cost of it. So I think it's really interesting. So there are two new higher end brow pens that came out. So the first one is from Benefit. This is the Brow Microfilling Pen, and we also have the Anastasia Brow Pen. So I'm going to put these two to the test and see which one I like better, if I do like one better, how they perform, how they apply compared to each other. So I want you guys to go in the comments and guess which one of my brows is Benefit and which one is Anastasia. Go comment down below and then come back and finish watching the rest of the video. So if you guys want to find out the difference between these two new brow microblading pens, then please keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. Hit that little bell down below so you don't miss out on my future videos. And let's get into this fun comparison. Alright guys, so I did receive the Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen in PR, and my subscriber Jen was the one who told me that there was actually an Anastasia brow pen. So I was like, oh my goodness, I think that would be so fun to do a little battle of the brow pens and compare the two because they both came out literally at the same time. We know Benefit and Anastasia are like two kind of like competitor, I guess, brands. So I was just curious to see which one would work better. I had tried the Benefit one on my TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you definitely should. I post tons of content on there that you guys don't see on here. Like tons of shopping trips and dupes and things like that. So check that out. So there are some differences between these two. The main one being that the Benefit one is actually like 3 long strokes. That's the way that they made the pen look. I'll show you an up close. So here is what the Benefit pen looks like. So you can see it's little thingies right here. They're all different lengths, kind of at an angle. And this is actually kind of what a brow microblading tool looks like that a microblading artist uses. Microblading is really good for people who have like sparse brows and you need to create a brow hair and you don't want to wake up every morning and do your brows. I've personally never done it, but I like seeing befores and afters. My cousin Chelsea is actually a microblading artist and she always does such an amazing job. And I'm always so wowed by her transformations. I will link her down below if you're in the New York area and you guys are looking for someone to do microblading. She is the brow queen. I kid you guys not. She's so talented. The Anastasia one, the difference with this one is that it is just a pen. So it's one single tip. So I will show you guys. This is the Anastasia one. I like how big it says brow pen. And this is what the tip looks like. It has that kind of felt tip. I like this also for like eyeliners. Tons of people were raving about the Anastasia one. I loved the Benefit one. I'll just tell you guys right now. I loved that one the first time I used it. I was very impressed with the way that my brows look. So you guys know, I did film this video already once before and my microphone was off. Everyone, do a deep breath for me. So I had to go in and film this a second time. So here I am. So this is my brows from the first time I filmed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take these brows off and redo them. Price point wise, the Benefit one is a little more expensive. It is $25, whereas the Anastasia pen is $22. However, as far as weight goes, you get a little bit more in the Benefit pen. This one is 0.02 ounces. Anastasia is 0.017 fluid ounce. So that may be why the Benefit one is a little bit more. And if you guys want to fast forward over to like when I start applying these, I will put a timestamp down below. Just so you guys also know, I already have a thick brow. So for me, it's a little bit easier to use these types of things because I'm not actually going in and creating a full-on brow. I'm always so impressed with people who do that. So let's go ahead and get on into this. I will wipe off my brows and then we will test those both out. Okay, so here is what my brows look like with nothing on them. And I'm gonna come closer so you guys can see the application better. So I'm gonna put Anastasia on my right eye. I'm gonna go ahead and do Benefit on my left eye. So let's start with Anastasia. So here is the pen. As far as colors go, I have dark brown in Anastasia. It was a little bit hard for me to pick a color. The one shade down was more cool. This one was more warm tone. I'll show you guys what the package looks like. So you can see it's definitely more of a warm tone. And this one is the packaging for Benefit. Deep Brown is the shade I have in that. I used my mirror from my gorgeous Urban Decay palette. So Anastasia, we going in. Let's see here. So I'm just gonna do the way I usually do my brows. I'm gonna draw like that, and then I'm gonna kind of do strokes upwards. That's how I usually do my brows. I don't know if I'm gonna have to kind of adjust with this kind of pen, but let's kind of go from there. So I start at the front and then go in, and wow, this is pigmented. Like, okay. So definitely be careful when you're first using this. And then I'm gonna draw upwards, and with these types of pens you want to kind of create these hair-like strokes that look like your brow, so it's almost kind of like feathered. So that's kind of all I want to do at the front. And you can go crazy with this pen because it is so pigmented, so just kind of like take note of that. You can really get a lot on there, but I want to try and not make it so crazy bold. And then I do have a little bit of a bold spot down here, and then I'm gonna do a little on top. I don't do too much on top. I just like to follow the natural shape of my brow. And then here I don't really do too much because it's already pretty full. I actually like it better the second time I'm doing this because it looks a little more natural. And it's kind of fun with these pens because you can make these very fine strokes. The tip of this pen is very fine, and I like that a lot. Like, I don't know if you can really see, but it comes to a very fine tip. It is not chunky, so it makes it look more like a hair. So that is what it looks like, and I do not have the most neatest shapely brows in the world. I think someone commented that once, like, that my brows looked like, I don't know, but I kind of just like let them do their thing. I like to have them a little bit thicker, and I try and just groom them myself. So this is the Anastasia side. I actually really like the way it came out. I went a little less this time. So this is my brow with nothing on it, and then this is the Anastasia brow, which is definitely bold. It is very full looking. I do think it looks more prominent. The shade of this, I definitely think it's a good shade for me because it matches my hair. Sometimes I like to go a little lighter so it's not so dark because I don't like to have really dark brows. But let's go in with the Benefit. So like I said, I really liked this. The first day I tried this out, I was very impressed with the way my brows look. So ooh, there's like some crazy little baby hairs over here. Okay, so I'm gonna come close. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna draw this way, and then I'll go up. So my main focus with my brows is the front part. So I can already see this is so much lighter and not as pigmented as the Anastasia pen. And then I'm gonna this one is definitely more natural looking. So it doesn't take me that long to do my brows, especially with these pens. I feel like it's really easy. Definitely see the difference here. So the Benefit side, it gave me more of a feathered look. Also, I do want to say the color on the Benefit is lighter than the Anastasia color. So kind of take that as it is. But the Anastasia pen is more pigmented, more bold. So I feel like they both kind of have their purpose. So this side I feel like is more natural for like a more natural day, which I like, and it's also so easy to use, and it's, I think, more user-friendly than the Anastasia one. The Anastasia one I feel like is a little more like artistry focused, where it's for like someone who's really knows what they're doing, because I feel like with this it can get a little crazy. But also I feel like at the same time it is precise and you can get those brow like strokes. You just have to be careful with it. If you like a bolder brow, I think you would really like this. Whereas I feel like this one, because it has those little 3 thingies, the micro pen on it, I feel like it just makes it look really natural. And I don't know, let me know which one you guys like better. So comment down below and let me know which brow you like more, the Benefit side, or do you like the Anastasia side better? I honestly think it's going to be based really on personal preference. So do you like something that's a little more natural, still filled in, or do you like something that's more defined and bold? I like both. I really do. I do like having this kind of filled in brow, especially when I do more of a bolder makeup look like the one I'm wearing. And then this one would be really nice on a day when I'm just doing like some liner, some lashes, like just a, you know, a plain lip or something like that. Just kind of like my everyday. So it's really hard to say which one I like better because I like them both. Yeah, this is definitely a tough one. I like the way that they both look. Let me do another close-up. Maybe edged out to Benefit a little more, just because it looks more natural, but I feel like the Anastasia one still looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead now and set them. So once upon a time I did have the Anastasia brow gel. I don't know where it is, or else I would use that one too. But for both brows, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. And I typically do use more Benefit brow products than Anastasia brow products. So I'm going to go in and just set my brows. And this is a great brow gel. It doesn't make your brows flaky or anything like that. And it sets them perfectly. I really need to set my brows because if I don't, they go every which way. I've seen people use a brow soap beforehand, which I definitely want to try. And you know that I've got to come through for you guys with the dupes because I'm all about affordable and budget options. So I have 2 for you guys. The first one, I don't know where I put it. I was using it in the first time I filmed this and I put everything away and now I can't find it, but it is the Flower Beauty Tattoo. I think it's called Brow Vixen. That one's the middle range. It's $9.99, and that one has like a slanted tip. I'll insert a clip here from the first time I filmed so you guys can see what it looks like. So that's an option from the drugstore. And then I also have something here. This is going to be the most affordable option. This is the Rimmel Brow Pro Micro. So this one, it says 0.2 millimeters. So this one is going to be more similar to the tip of the Anastasia. So you can see what this one looks like, and I'll show you a comparison between the two so you can see. This one is more a marker, where the Anastasia one, it has much more of a finer tip, the brush tip, whereas the Rimmel one has more of the just plain felt tip. Here's a comparison between those two. You're not going to get as precise of a line with the Rimmel one, but it's super affordable. It's about $3.99 at Walmart. So if you kind of want to give this whole brow micro pen thing a try without breaking the bank, I think the Rimmel one would be a great option. The thing with these pens is that they tend to dry out quick, or the ink seems to kind of dry out quick. So that's the one thing I'm curious about with both the Benefit and the Anastasia is, are the pens going to dry out really quickly? Like, how is that all gonna go? Because if you're paying over $20 for a brow pen, you want the ink to last. And I think that was an issue people were having with the drugstore version. So I'll be curious to see how long these last for and how many uses I can get out of them. So it's definitely something that I'm gonna have to see as the months go on and as I continue to use these. But I'm definitely a fan of these brow pens. I kind of was about the idea a few months ago, and then as I use these, I really like the way that they apply. I like how easy it is, and I like how natural it looks. Of course, I've never had my brows microbladed before, but I think this does give a similar look to that. So if you don't want to spend $500 to $1,000 going to a salon, this is a great option. And of course it is temporary, whereas the microblading is more permanent. So those are kind of my thoughts on these and a comparison. Here's just like another close-up so you guys can see the two. Anastasia one I definitely think is maybe more intermediate to advanced level, whereas the Benefit one is a little bit more beginner friendly. And the Benefit colors are so identical to one another, it's pretty crazy. The Rimmel, in case you're looking for it at the store, they had sent a couple of these to me in PR. So here is what it looks like. Here is a color comparison. Up top we have the Rimmel, and then here we have the Benefit, and I just feel like the colors are so close to one another. They're almost identical. So if you want to get a similar color to the Benefit Deep Brown, I would say get this Rimmel one. I will link all these products down below. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and let me know in the comments down below if you like this trend with the brow pens. Have you tried them before? For me, I'm so used to using the creams and the pencils. It's kind of fun to try something a little different, a different avenue than what I'm used to, and I love testing out new products and new ways to apply makeup. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Which brow do you like better? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!